Thousands of Afghan allies who aided the U.S. in the war on terror are now being left out in the cold. President Trump closed the program overseeing their visa process on July 1st.
These programs were created to resettle America's allies in Afghanistan, men and women who served directly alongside American troops during 2 decades of conflict in Afghanistan. They entered the United States through the Special Immigrant Visa Program, SIV, which is designed specifically for those individuals who aided U.S. military personnel in Afghanistan. They became trusted friends to our service members.
The very first thing that Americans did after 9/11 as they entered Afghanistan was they partnered with the Northern Alliance to try to establish a foothold in the country and chase down Osama bin Laden. None of that work could have been accomplished without the participation of the local Afghans. We would have made no progress in that war without their participation. Every firefight that I got in Afghanistan, I had an Afghan ally with us, sometimes a few of them.
The program started back in 2022 after the U.S. pulled its troops from Afghanistan. Afghan nationals who worked for the U.S. faced retaliation from the Taliban.
We really do need to bring national attention to the devastating policy decisions that are now threatening our Afghan wartime allies. These decisions not only betray the individuals who stood by us at great personal risk, but they also diminish our national security and global moral standing.
We made them a promise in exchange for their courage and their loyalty. Failing to honor that promise now sends a dangerous message to future allies that America cannot be trusted to stand by those who stand with us.
This will have consequences, not just for the individuals, but for our credibility as a nation across the world, our alliances, and our moral standing in the world. Operation Enduring Welcome represented our obligation to the people who put their lives on the line to help American forces. To abandon them now is to abandon our values and weaken our standing on the global stage as a leader in the world.
Returnees, particularly those with ties to the former Afghan government, to the U.S. NATO forces, are facing a rising tide of torture, arbitrary detention, and extrajudicial killings.
I don't know what to tell the families remaining in Afghanistan who we are leaving behind. Afghanistan under Taliban rule is the most dangerous place in the world to be a woman. Taliban leaders are facing international arrest warrants for gender apartheid. Women cannot speak in public, cannot access medical care, and cannot receive an education. Afghanistan is the only country in the world where the suicide rate is now higher for women than for men, documented by our own government and the United Nations.
I'll speak for the veteran community. I've yet to speak to one veteran that does not believe that we should be bringing all of our Afghan allies here.
You cannot claim to support our Afghan allies while dismantling the infrastructure designed to protect them. This decision puts lives at risk, and it deeply undermines our credibility as a nation.